Welcome to K-Drama Room. Today, we're diving into the heartwarming and absolutely adorable moment between two of South Korea's biggest stars, Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho, that took the internet by storm. If you've been scrolling through social media lately, you've probably seen the clips, the memes, and the fan edits of this unforgettable interaction at a recent charity event. But what exactly happened? Why did this moment resonate so deeply with fans? And what does it mean for these two beloved actors? Buckle up, because we're about to unpack everything you need to know about this viral sensation in an interactive 4,000-word deep dive. Get ready to swoon, speculate, and maybe even shed a happy tear or two. Picture this, a dazzling evening at the annual Hope for Tomorrow charity gala held at the luxurious Shilla Hotel in Seoul. The air is electric with excitement as celebrities from every corner of the Hallyu world gather to support children's education and healthcare. The red carpet is a parade of glamour, with stars dazzling in designer outfits and flashing their brightest smiles for the cameras. But amidst the sea of A-listers, all eyes are drawn to two figures in particular, Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho. These aren't just any celebrities, they're icons, legends in their own right, and tonight, they're about to give us a moment that will be replayed, retweeted, and cherished for months to come. Let's set the scene properly. The Shilla Hotel's grand ballroom is decked out in shimmering lights and elegant decor, with tables adorned with flowers and flickering candles. The Hope for Tomorrow Gala is a big deal. It's one of those events where the elite of South Korea's entertainment industry come together not just to see and be seen, but to make a real difference. This year, the focus is on raising funds for underprivileged children, a cause that's close to the hearts of many in attendance. The night is filled with heartfelt speeches, a high-stakes charity auction, and performances that leave the audience in awe. But it's the unexpected moments, the ones that can't be scripted, that truly steal the show. Enter Hye-kyo. She steps into the room like a vision, wearing a breathtaking floor-length gown by Fendi, a brand she's been tied to for years. The dress hugs her frame perfectly, its soft cream color complementing her porcelain skin. Her hair falls in gentle waves, framing her face, and her makeup is subtle yet striking, those iconic doe eyes sparkling under the chandelier light. She's the epitome of grace, a woman whose beauty seems to defy time. Fans know her as the Queen of Melodrama, a title she earned with roles in classics like Autumn in My Heart and Descendants of the Sun. But tonight, she's not here to act, she's here to give back, and her presence alone is enough to set the room abuzz. Then there's Lee Min-ho, striding in with that effortless charisma that's made him a global heartthrob. He's dressed in a sleek, tailored tuxedo that accentuates his towering height and sharp features. His hair is styled just so, and his smile, oh, that smile, is enough to melt hearts from Seoul to Sao Paulo. Known for breakout hits like Boys Over Flowers and The King, Eternal Monarch, Lee Min-ho has spent years perfecting the art of being the ultimate K-drama leading man. Like Hye-kyo, he's no stranger to charity events, often using his platform to support causes like disaster relief. Tonight, he's all charm and confidence, and when he's seated at the same table as Hye-kyo, the whispers start immediately. The two of them together? It's a rare sight. Despite their long careers and overlapping circles, Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho have never starred in a project together. Fans have dreamed of it, of course. Pairing her emotional depth with his magnetic charm feels like a match made in K-drama heaven. But until this night, their interactions have been limited to polite hellos at industry events or passing mentions in interviews. So when they're spotted chatting and laughing during a break in the gala's program, it's like the universe has finally heard the fandom's prayers. Here's where the magic begins. The charity auction is in full swing, with celebrities bidding on everything from signed scripts to luxury vacations. The energy is high, the laughter is flowing, and the donations are piling up. But during a quiet moment, the cameras catch something special. Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho are deep in conversation, their heads tilted toward each other as if the rest of the room has faded away. She's laughing, really laughing, not just the polite chuckle you might expect from someone so poised. Her hand rests lightly on his arm, a casual touch that speaks of comfort and ease. Lee Min-ho, usually so composed, looks genuinely delighted, his eyes crinkling at the corners as he leans in to say something that makes her laugh even harder. What were they talking about? No one knows for sure. There's no audio from that exact moment. But fans have their theories. Was he teasing her about an old drama role? Sharing a funny story from a recent shoot? Whatever it was, it's clear they're enjoying each other's company, and that authenticity shines through. It's a small interaction, just a few seconds caught on camera, but it's enough to hint at a connection that feels real, unforced, and utterly charming. But the night doesn't stop there. The host, sensing the crowd's excitement, decides to shake things up with an impromptu game. It's called Guess the Drama, and the rules are simple. Celebrities are paired up to act out iconic scenes from famous K-dramas while the audience guesses the title. When Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho are called to the stage together, the room erupts. The cheers are deafening, phones are out, and every camera in the place is trained on them. The scene they're given? The unforgettable umbrella moment from Love in the Rain, a classic melodrama about love and sacrifice. It's a fitting choice. Both actors have cited the show as an influence in past interviews, and the romantic imagery suits them perfectly. They dive right in, and it's pure gold. Lee Min-ho grabs an imaginary umbrella, holding it up with a dramatic flourish as he pretends to shield Hye-kyo from the rain. She plays along, clutching her arms as if she's soaked, her face a mix of mock distress and barely contained giggles. The crowd is eating it up, shouting guesses and clapping along. Then, in a moment of pure improvisation, Lee Min-ho splashes her with imaginary water, flicking his fingers in her direction. Song Hye-kyo's reaction is priceless. She throws her head back and laughs, a full, unguarded sound that echoes through the room. He's laughing too, clearly pleased with himself, and for a few seconds, it's just the two of them, lost in their own little world. The game ends, and the audience is still buzzing as they head back to their seats. But here's the detail that sends everything over the edge. As Lee Min-ho helps Song Hye-kyo step down from the stage, he offers his hand. She takes it, and he doesn't let go right away. Their fingers linger, just for a heartbeat longer than necessary, and the cameras catch it all. The faint blush on her cheeks, the soft, almost shy smile on his face. It's subtle, it's sweet, and it's enough to make the internet lose its collective mind. Within minutes, the moment is everywhere. Clips hit Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok faster than you can say, Hallyu. Hashtags like hashtag Min-kyo moment and hashtag Hallyu royalty start trending worldwide. Fan accounts slow down the footage, zooming in on every glance, every touch. Look at his smile, he's smitten. One fan writes. I've never seen Song Hye-kyo laugh like that. Lee Min-ho is a wizard. Another chimes in. The video racks up millions of views, gifs flood the web, and fan art pops up depicting them under that imaginary umbrella. It's not just a cute moment anymore, it's a phenomenon, so why does this hit so hard? Let's dig into that. Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho aren't just actors, they're pillars of K-drama history. She's been breaking hearts since the early 2000s, her career defined by roles that blend vulnerability and strength. He burst onto the scene a decade later, redefining the bad boy turned hero trope with a charm that's impossible to resist. They've both starred in some of the biggest hits of their eras, yet their paths have never crossed on screen. Fans have been clamoring for a collaboration forever, and this charity event feels like the closest they've gotten so far. There's history here, too. Back in 2011, Lee Min-ho didn't hold back when asked about his ideal type. Song Hye-kyo, he said without hesitation. She's beautiful, talented, and so professional. I'd love to work with her. At the time, it was just a sweet comment from a rising star about a veteran he admired. But now, years later, it's fuel for the fire. Song Hye-kyo has returned the compliment over the years, once calling him a true professional with a great sense of humor in a 2018 interview. They've always spoken of each other with respect, which only makes their playful, relaxed vibe at the gala more intriguing. Are they just industry pals? Could there be more? Fans are dying to know. Let's get interactive. Your turn. What did you think of that moment? Did their chemistry catch you off guard, or have you been shipping them for years? If they teamed up for a drama, what genre would you want? Rom-com, sejuk, or something totally unexpected? Drop your ideas in the comments, and let's see what you're dreaming up for these two. I'll be reading every single one. The fallout from this moment is wild. In the days after the gala, both stars see their social media numbers skyrocket. Song Hye-kyo's Instagram posts from the event get flooded with heart eyes emojis, while Lee Min-ho's fans spam his latest selfies with umbrella prince nicknames. Brands like Fendi and Chomet, tied to the actors, lean into the hype, posting their own event pics with cheeky captions. There's even a whisper that Netflix or TVN might be eyeing them for a series. Nothing's confirmed, but the buzz is loud. Whether it leads to a project or not, this moment has reminded everyone just how much power these two wield together. But it's not all about the hype. There's something deeper here. The K-drama world can be polished to a fault, every smile rehearsed, every gesture planned. So when two megastars let their guards down and share a laugh that feels real, it's refreshing. It's a peek behind the curtain, a reminder that they're not just icons, they're people. For fans, it's like catching your cool older siblings being goofy together, and it's impossible not to smile along though. And let's not forget the gala itself. The night raised over 500 million KRW, about $400,000 for kids' education and healthcare. Song Hye-kyo's been a UNICEF supporter for years, while Lee Min-ho's donated millions to causes like earthquake relief. Their star power didn't just make headlines, it made a difference, and that's worth celebrating too. Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho gave us something special. Not a scripted scene, but a slice of joy that felt honest and alive. It's the kind of thing that sticks with you, that makes you root for them, whether it's on screen or off. Thanks for joining me on this ride. If you loved it, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. And keep the convo going below. Tell me your favorite part of the hashtag Min-kyo moment and what you hope comes next for these two. Until then, keep the K-drama love alive.